I think about when I have to go home and I have to lie in a bed and that odor hits me, even though I close all the doors and the windows. That's what really started me in this 2 years ago to actually trying to do something about this, because I realized for years we've tried to ignore this.
My brother died with cancer. 2 sisters-in-law died with cancer.
My mama had cancer. My daddy had cancer. My sister had cancer.
My daddy had lung disease. My mom had heart failure.
I have a niece-in-law and a nephew-in-law and a cousin, all in the same area. All of them died with different forms of cancer.
My mother, my brother, my nephew, my niece.
Mostly everybody on the street developed something.
Before we did this study, what we knew was that the cancer risk from air pollution in the area closest to this plant was by far the highest in the country, nearly 50 times the national average. That's what the EPA told us. What we didn't have prior to this study was really any data actually looking at what actual cancer rates are. They had noticed for years and years that people around them were getting sick at rates that just didn't seem normal. Every house, every other house, someone has cancer, someone has died of cancer. People know that this is not normal, and people can connect the dots.
I think that if anybody has to go, then they would have to go. This is our community. Where did they come from? Who gave them the right? Who are they?
One question that constantly gets asked of people who live in this area is, why don't you just leave? People have built their homes, their lives here. People have paid off mortgages here. Another issue is that property values have gone down as a result of this plant, so that their homes are not worth what they used to be. And finally, as Robert Taylor always says, how could I in good conscience sell my house to some other poor family to be breathing in these emissions all day? So it's a really amazing question to be asking people, rather than demanding that this plant reduce emissions or leave or shut down. EPA's findings should have been more, that should be more than enough. Instead, we've seen no changes basically in the last 3 years since this news came out. Survey-based approaches are very well established in epidemiology, and these are a very common first line of response when there's an urgent public health issue, which is what this is. Furthermore, we don't think it's a coincidence that people self-reported health problems at much higher rates closer to the plant than further away.
I heard people saying when we first started this, give it a month or two. They'll get tired and go home. But these people are determined, and they're not being intimidated. They're not giving in to that intimidation.